Mike Jones here with Ken's. It's the Christmas special. Let the countdown begin. Okay, now we are the newest dealer for this. Check that. This is crazy. All right, Austin, tell us about it.
All right, this is the new Smart Gear Toys hoverboard. This thing is incredible. It goes about 7 to 8 miles per hour. It goes about 1.5 miles is the distance that you can actually ride it. And it takes about 2 to 3 hours to charge it. So I mean, that's full charge. You can go almost 1.5 miles.
So 1.5 miles worth of run. It goes 7 miles an hour. Is that what you said? 7 miles an hour. As obviously you can see, he has mastered it in about 8.5 seconds since we go. Oh my goodness gracious! So listen, there's a bunch of these things out there. Like if you go online, you'll see them. But Smart Gear Toys is the very best in the business. These guys build the stuff like LeBron James rides. That's that kind of world. That's the kind of stuff that he rides. Is the good quality stuff. They hold up to 260 pounds, which is great. Obviously he doesn't weigh that, but we're good. But I mean, you see this. Look how easy this is for him. That is absolutely insane. Now, do they have a Bluetooth connection as well?
They do. We have 2 different models, one without Bluetooth and then one with Bluetooth. The one with Bluetooth, of course, you can stream audio to, and it also has a bunch of LEDs, a lot of lights and stuff like that. It's very nice.
So when you come in, we'll have them in Macon and the Warner Robins Superstore. I'm telling you, Smart Gear Toys, what an awesome, awesome Christmas gift.
Hello, Middle Georgia. Antonio Davis here with Ken's. If you've ever had that dream of a big, nice TV or a new car stereo, but you've had some rocky credit in the past, we now have a solution for you. Our no credit check financing, no down payment, easy in-store application, and it's quick approval. That's at Ken's, best of the best, home of Middle Georgia's only in-store tech support. Come see us at Ken's in Macon and Warner Robins.
Okay, now we are down here at, this is Central Georgia Golf Cars, and now they're Bigfoot Customs. And these guys, the way they originally started is Aaron Bell and his crew is they do golf carts. So, and I don't even know if they're called golf carts when you get to this level, but they build some serious stuff. I'm talking about anything you can think of in this arena, from an ATV to golf carts to custom to, we do all the sound systems for them. That's how we got to know them, and we've done a lot of work for them in the past. Now, what we did is he came in and just did this new showroom. It's right here in Mercer. The address is coming up on the screen now. And I'm telling you, they don't have any limits. So if you got a truck, he's done my brother's truck and my truck. And I'm talking about suspension, and they do the spray-in liners, and they do, I mean, anything. This guy's mind is constantly running about 300 miles an hour. But when I came in the last time in here, I actually heard a cricket. That's how quiet. So we came in, we did music. We did Yamaha's new NSAWs. Look at these things. Listen to this sound for just a second. That's turned up about halfway in this gigantic showroom, right? And filling up this thing with just 2. And I've got 2 more inside the front foyer right there. And he has it, we ran a line back into his computer so he can just play Pandora or whatever he wants to play through it all day long. He can plug in his iPod or whatever. He's got a Yamaha amplifier. You'll see a cutaway of that in a second. And listen, the pricing wise, he said, man, I just want to kind of keep it on a budget or whatever. The speakers are like $100, okay? The amplifier is like $200. Okay, plus we come in and our crew comes in and installs it, and there's a small fee for that, but when you do that, you get a 2-year warranty in-house, which is really nice. And that being said, if you have a business, or you may do whole house music in your home, but in your business, you gotta have kind of a constant flow, and we do so many places, and they think it's gonna be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to fill out their office with music, and it usually costs like $600 to $1,200 depending on the size of it, and you got music all day long, right? It's kind of cool. It's a good Christmas gift too for your home if you're thinking about that. Now, from a security standpoint, I'm sure you're going to see cutaways while I'm saying this. They had a bunch of 480, what they call 480 cameras in 700. That's the original series that we installed into his shop before he outgrew it. And what we did is we came in, so you're probably seeing a cutaway of the cameras outside. So he wanted to have camera and security all the way around the building. He wanted to be a service center in the back. He wanted to be able to see that. Wanted to be able to see his showroom. And what we did is we put it on a TV out in the foyer, and we put a TV in his security room. And now he has a DVR that constantly runs. It has a 2 terabyte hard drive. So he gets like a month worth of recordings before there's an issue. Now, just to give you an idea how much that stuff works, and the fact that these DVRs are compatible with the old school cameras, which I'm sure you've seen a cutaway of now, and the new school cameras, which I'm sure you've seen a side-by-side or something like that. I'm sure he's getting fancy with it. What's cool about that is by making them compatible, as you change cameras, you're not having to buy all new system up front. Today, we just caught somebody. We put the system in last Friday. Somebody tried to break in this weekend. He's already caught him. He's already got the truck. He's already got a picture of the guy. That's today. So 72 hours later, it's already paid for itself with them trying to steal a $10,000 golf cart out of his inventory. And that is how it is done. So when you call us, let me come out. It don't matter where you are in the state of Georgia, we'll come out. The estimate is free, and we'll design a system that fits your budget. Like next month, you're gonna see this cool and amazing plantation that we're doing in Sandersville. Why? Because he saw our infomercial. I went out there, we got all rock and roll, and he's gonna let us do full security and sound and all kind of crazy stuff. Back to Aaron, you got to come down here. It's Bigfoot Power, Bigfoot Customs right over here in Central Georgia Golf Cars. They mesh together on Mercy University Drive. They do trucks, they do ATVs, they do golf carts, and they do it right. Awesome. All right, Easy Go Golf Cart, and then there's this Easy Go Golf Cart. This is what my man BJ has been working on. It is incredible. Now, let me do a sound bite from there. David, as you move around this way, you need to hear this. The reason I showed you all that is so you can appreciate how much sound this thing has. Alpine Type R speakers, they're like $200 for a pair, taking all of that. 500 watts of power. My man took this whole console apart and put it all inside here. Alpine AM, FM, CD, Bluetooth, USB Mini. He can stream his music to it, which is what we're doing right now wirelessly. And the subwoofer, because he said I want to be able to jam, but I have to be safe, as you can see. This thing is obviously can go anywhere. How anywhere? Look at this. We didn't build that, but look at that monstrosity right there. That is not your everyday average gas-powered motor, I want to say that. So then BJ came back in here and rebuilt these frame rails right here, and it mounts down into the frame. You see these brackets that were built. He put these in here so it moves with the vehicle and it stays safe. Is that not incredible? We did this entire installation in one day. This is absolutely perfect. All right, another great gift is security system. We have a lot of folks that come in and they want to protect their vehicle, or they want to be able to remote start their vehicle, or they want to just have a basic keyless entry installed in their system. And here's the deal. If you don't have a security system, a lot of folks will wait until they're broken in, and then they buy a security system. Then you got double the payments out of your pocket trying to get it all right. So just to give you an idea how affordable the security systems are, the Viper security systems for Christmas is on sale for $249, and that has 2 of the key fobs, which lock and unlock your doors if you have keyless entry already. It also has an impact sensor if they break the glass or they try to steal the wheels. That's kind of the most popular thing these days. And then it also has a starter disable. So if they just try to do the old-fashioned way and steal the whole car, it will not crank without having the key and the remote key fob in your hand, which is really, really nice. Now, another thing we do is what they call Smart Start, which is, you'll see right here, this is kind of the logo for it, and it allows your phone, whatever type of phone that you have, to remote start your vehicle. Now, the idea behind this is to get a lot greater distance. So most of the remote starts will go about 100 yards. These are unlimited because they use our cell towers to communicate with your vehicle. So as an example, if you're a traveler, you get off the airplane, you can go into your phone and crank your vehicle and have it warming up in the airport when it's 14 degrees down there in the winter, or cooled off when it's 157 degrees like it is in Georgia. Now, lifetime warranty is what Viper carries. We only carry this brand because of their warranty. It's a lifetime. Other than you dropping a key fob in the mud puddle, that's the only thing you would ever pay for. In other words, it's covered for your lifetime, if that makes sense. Now, come into the Macon or the Warner Robins store. Keyless entry start as low as $149. Security system start as low as $249. And again, with a lifetime warranty, you're only going to buy it once. All right, another great Christmas gift is sound bars, because so many folks will come in and they don't really know what sound bars are all about. So it gives you a better sound. TVs now don't sound so great. Actually, no TV sounds great. That's just the way it is. And what they've done is they've come out with sound bars that kind of, folks that want kind of a simulated surround sound, but more importantly for me, these new Yamahas have what they call clear voice. And what that is that is completely and utterly built so that you can have a clear voice sound when you're across the room and you're trying to hear it. I have so many couples will come in and say, you know, he's cranking it all the way up, or she's cranking it all the way up, and I can't stand it. So they came out with these, and this is the idea behind it. Look how thin it is. It can be hung on the wall. It also has a Bluetooth connection. I'm going to show you in just a second. But here is the deal. Listen to this quality of sound. This might knock your socks off just a little bit here.
Gestures of human gratitude.
So here's your TV sound. Listen to this.
Is to punch you in the nose. Hold still.
No, your gratitude is implied.
Isn't that crazy? Clarity. That's what we're looking for.
You
has a
can
built-in
drive first,
subwoofer.
Then I can. Yeah,
It's
oh,
250 bucks. Now let me put over to
I'm
music
from
because it has a
Bigfoot. I'm not
Bluetooth
bringing
connection.
one
I can
with me.
wirelessly
You'll just
connect
turn me
this.
in.
No, I just. In the city.
Listen to that.
Ring-a-ling.
Christmas time.
Hear them ring.
Isn't that crazy? $250. Now we carry all types, anywhere from about $100 all the way to about $500. So if you're looking for something that he or she don't have yet, awesome, awesome Christmas gift. Awesome. I mean, yes, this is the epitome of the world that I live in. This is a Bandit Trans Am, custom made from year one and Ken's. We all came together on this car. This car was stripped to the metal. This is a Mac Daddy installation. Now, here is the deal. Let me show you where we begin. This is a custom console that's made by year one, because in this car, the way it was built originally, let me turn this down just a little bit, is it just held a radio here, like a shaft mount radio, if you remember, and a lot of them would have an optional 8-track, that's right, I said 8-track down here, and some of them would just have an extra cubby hole or piece down here, but this is an add-on piece so that we can put our own touchscreen. Check this out, look how stock this looks now. This is Alpine's 957, and it's AM, FM, CD, DVD, touchscreen, full-on navigation, which is super nice, check it out. So easy to use, everything is so nice and so simple. Now, going back to where we are, this also plays DVD movies as well. Now, it has Bluetooth audio. I can speak wirelessly, I can stream wirelessly. So here I am, I can pull up my music, I want to play it, everything is here. Now, I do have a USB that I have in the glove box, but let me show you kind of a neat trick that we did here. We put an old school Alpine EQ. This EQ is definitely 15 years old. We took this and modified it to fit into the factory location so that you could have kind of the old school, the old dancing lights. Check it out. Is that not unreal? This is a 15 to 20-year-old technology with a 2015-16 technology in a 1980 Trans Am that was made to be a Bandit. Now, custom door panels were done by year one. We modified them to hold the Alpine Type R 6.5s, which I want to say right now on sale for $199 for a pair for the coaxes and $299 for the components, which means it has a separate tweeter. Up in the dash right here is where the factory 3.5-inch speaker was, and that is where we put the tweeter just to give us some type of separation when you're driving down the road. Now, we have Type R 6x9s in the rear deck. We took the entire rear deck apart, made our own rear deck, and put that in black vinyl to match the rest of the vehicle. These seats were custom made by year one, has nothing to do with us, but they did a fine job. Now, let me start this song over and give you a sound bite before you see the amplifier. Listen to this. No subs. I'm telling you, I hope that this is being transmitted as well into that camera and that microphone as it is right here. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, man, it is so nice to be able to do a vehicle like this. Check this out. Inside, one single Alpine amplifier, all tucked in. We redid all the lining and stuff in here so it all comes back together, and he can still use it as a trunk if he chooses to. I mean, folks, this is how it's done, and it shows you how simple it is to have a really nice setup, right? $200 or $300 for these speakers, $250 for these speakers. You can get the amplifiers anywhere from $200 and up, because I have so many folks now that'll come to me and go, man, I don't know, I mean, you guys do all that custom stuff. Well, we do $88 radios, and we do Bandit Trans Am. That's the diversity of what my men are made up of and my women are made up of. This is the passion they do. I am so proud of this Bandit Trans Am, so proud to be able to work with year one, and definitely proud of my rocket scientist installers. Awesome. All right, another thing, we have so many folks that come in and they're like, man, I don't know what to get them for Christmas. It don't matter if you're young or old, music always comes into play into our lives, right? Now, here is the coolest thing. We got a lot of stuff on sale for Christmas. Now, the Pioneer AM/FM CD player that we had last year that they made better this year is AM/FM CD, detachable face. It has an input jack so you can plug your phone into it. It comes with a remote control, and it has a 200-watt amplifier. I know, you ready for this? This is $88 for Christmas, and I'm going to have them stacked to the moon if you guys can get in here and buy it. So that is super cool. Now, you might have to have a kit or a harness depending on what vehicle you're putting in, but for $88, there's no way to beat it as Pioneer. Now, right now, you're seeing a cutaway of a special we just got. We're very limited to these, about 30 of them, AM/FM CD with two 6x9s and two 6.5-inch speakers. Now this is Pioneer, $199 for the package. Just to give you an idea how good a deal that is, most of the time just the radio in this package is $199. So you're essentially getting 4 speakers for free. Another thing is we're going to have the touchscreen radios on sale. You know, we've been talking about the Pioneer touchscreen. They make a couple of versions for this, but this is AM, FM, CD touchscreen. And I tell you what, there's nobody on the planet that can't appreciate how easy it is to use the touch screens because everything is so easily displayed, kind of like a tablet or a touch screen on your phone and stuff like that. So these are going to be, listen to this, AM, FM, CD, DVD player, equalizer, 200-watt amplifier. They're going to be starting at $244 with free installation, and Bluetooth's going to be starting at $299 with free installation, which is really, really nice. So listen, when you come in, just figure out what your spouse or what your children really want the most, because you speaker packages, we've got CD players, we've got touchscreen DVD players, we've got flip downs. All this stuff is in this gigantic Christmas egg, if you will, of specials. So go into the Macon of the Warner Robins store and check out the deals. I'm telling you, it's not to be beat. All right, now let's talk about LED lighting. Let me tell you, folks are wanting inside, outside, under the car, front of the car, top of the truck. I mean, it's nuts how this has gotten such a big deal. But let me tell you, what you need to know is we carry the best names of business, which is going to be Oracle and DB. They are the very best at what they make in the light world. Now, these things start anywhere from about $199 and up, and if they're a student that you're buying it for, they get an additional 10% off that, plus you still get installation. So what you saw is the detail of the workmanship of this, but you need to see. Dave, why don't you just come around and get an idea how bright it is. Get ready for this. Now, the lumens on these things are anywhere from about 3,000 all the way up to about 30,000 lumens. I'm sure you see it now. It is insane how incredible this is. So when you come in, I'm going to come around here. When you come in, we can pick out an LED light bar. We can pick out LED rope lighting, interior lighting, anything you want to do. I have a wall full of this with all the accessories and ways to do it and different ways to do switches. But here's the deal. We warranty this product for a year with replacement. What that means, if you have a defective piece, you don't send it off and get it fixed. You get a brand new and no questions asked, and I think that's the way it's done. So get into the Macon or the Warner Robins store and check out these displays. This is an awesome, awesome Christmas gift. All right, another great Christmas gift, and I'm going to challenge you, if you really, really loved your loved one and you want a nice gift, you got to buy some bass. That's right. So if you want the fullness of your music, this is what we have. We have JL Audio, we have Rockford Fosgate, we have Quantum Audio. Now listen to this. The bass packages with us are complete. And what you'll find out is when you go out there and shop, you'll find out that when you try to buy, even if you buy online, you'll find all these little things that you forgot to get to make sure that your installation went appropriate. So here's the deal. When you come into us, it's a turnkey thing. So when you buy a woofer package, you get subs, you get a box, you get an amplifier, you get cables, and most of all, you do not pay for installation at Ken's. Not just that's a Christmas gift, but it's an everyday gift for us. We've been doing it for over 37 years. Now, so when you come in, check this out. Base packages start at $244. For all that stuff I just said, starting at $244. So when you get a chance, come into the Macon of the Warner Robins store. The Christmas sale is on now. All right, another great Christmas special. I'm telling you, flat panel sales are unbelievable right now. Best names in the business. We have Sony, Toshiba, Sharp, and Samsung. But let me tell you, this year at CEDIA, which is where we go and get all our education, the #1 rated flat panel in the world was Sony. That's right. They did such a great job. They are so genius in how they keep reinventing the wheel, if that's the right size. Now listen, all the way from a 24 all the way down here to a 75-inch. We're going to keep these things in stock. And here is the deal. You are guaranteed delivery by Christmas. We are taking appointments all the way through the 24th at 3 p.m. if you want to really surprise him or her or a child or whatever you want to do, right? All of these things can be hung on the wall, which is really nice. They're going to be anywhere from like maybe 1/8 of an inch thick all the way up to about 1.5 inches thick. If you can imagine that, about 4 years ago I did an infomercial and I went back and watched it recently and it said, man, this flat panel is unbelievably thin. It's only 5 inches thick. Well, that is amazing when you see I busted out laughing. So when you come in, go into Macon and Warner Robins because I'm talking about deals. We're talking 4Ks as low as $794 for the best brand in the business. We're talking TVs as low as $188 all the way up to when you get to the big boy stuff right here. And let me tell you, no interest financing for 24 months. So listen, the price, I can get everybody's price. So if it's the same model number, I can match their price. That's the easy part. But I have the luxuries of service after the sale. They, which means everybody out there, does not have that. I made sure, my brother and I have made sure that when my father invented this company, he said, if it goes broke, you got to be able to fix it for them or give them something to borrow or give them a new one. And that's the policy we have today. So get in here and check this out. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Boom. tell you, did you hear that guy jump through that glass? That was insane. Listen, this is the new Yamaha surround sound from the Vintage amplifiers. The new Clips package, which now comes in Atmos, or no Atmos if you want to call it that, which you can get it in 5.1, a 7.1, 7.2, are you ready for this? 11 or 12.2, which means you have 12 speakers in your theater, which I just love the idea of that. Now, the deal for this, a lot of folks at Christmas want to buy a Christmas, like a family Christmas special. We do it in our family all the time. So a lot of folks say, look, how about we figure out a way to keep the kids in the house? I get that. So we have a family theater, if you want to call it that, a full-blown theater that comes with a projector. It comes with a screen, which is right behind you, all the way up to, ready for this, 10 foot, depending on what fits your room. You can do a speaker that's freestanding, like you see here from Clips. This is without the grill on it. Yes, it is. Cover all that out if you're one of those folks that don't want to see the speakers. And then you have the flush mount option also, where we can flush them all into the ceiling, which is really, really nice as well. It comes with a powered subwoofer. It comes with, check this out, the newest remote control that operates everything that you own, which means you don't have 14 remotes sitting on the counter. You have one remote control that we program and we teach you how to use. It also will do Apple TV and Roku and all the things that work in that world, the Google Play world, all that works with this as well. And listen to this, here's the deal. It is a $7,000 theater that we are doing for Christmas for $44.94. Less than $4,500. I'm talking about the whole shooting match, projector, screen, the whole 9 yards, $4,494. And it includes, that's right, custom installation by the pros, which my men are definitely the pros. So when you get into Macon or Warner Robins, go in and look at your theater options. Obviously, you can add chairs and you can add bigger speakers and more power or whatever you want to do. But this is Yamaha. This is Clips. This is Draper. This is the best in the business. So get inside and get your Christmas family gift on. All right, now check this out. I hadn't even had a time to get this thing out of the box yet. I'm so excited for our Christmas sale that's going on right now. This is Sony AM, FM, CD, DVD. It comes with 5 speakers and a subwoofer. If you are looking for a Christmas gift for you or for somebody you love, this thing is, are you ready? $99. I hope there was an echo after my voice after that. $99. Now, just to give you an idea, if you say, hey, look, I just want something a little more high-end, I want to get a little more sound, all of the new Yamahas have AM, FM, they have Bluetooth built in, so you can stream from your device to it. So if you want to stream your music to it, you don't have to plug it in anymore. It has a whopping 700 watts of power. It's a 5.1 with a powered sub. They're going to be anywhere from about $488 and up, depending on when you come in. So listen, so that being said, here, a lot of people say, well, I got to know what my budget is. Well, from $99 to $488, you can get a full-blown surround sound. All you have to have is a TV in place, and we got TV starting at $188. So it's pretty easy to fit your budget and get it on for your Christmas gift. So get in here to Macon and Warmers. We're going to have it stacked up just like this, so when you come in, you can just pick it out, get it to the counter, or you can have it delivered, because that's what Ken's does, you know. All right, at Heritage at Houston, which is on Houston Avenue in Macon, this is my home church. My Rex Odom has Bass United Methodist and this, so this is my home church. But let me tell you, everybody has a reason to come up with a reason to renovate and remodel what you're doing in your church. Now, you're probably going to see a fadeaway. You see this wall right here, you're probably going to see it's going to probably fade away right now to the reason we had to remodel, and that is because a dynamic truck went straight through the wall and it knocked here. Nobody was here, thank the Lord. But there was a great reason to just revamp how everything was in here. Up here, it had 2 walls that kind of was all closed up. The stage ended right about here. You just didn't have enough room for Pastor Maxwell and everybody to do their praise and worship, and you're probably hearing a lot of outside construction and stuff going on too. So we came in, we took every wire, just cut them all out of the church. Everything started fresh. There's an access panel they built from here to get up into the roof of the church, and this allows me to come back in service after the fact, and we'll have it all trimmed out and nice and beautiful. We put in a new box right here, and this is where he can have his pulpit up here, and we can put all of our mic lines for pulpit mics and stuff and have control over the system here. But more importantly is this allows me to close it up so you can't damage it. I've talked about these boxes. They are priceless, is my opinion. So we're going to have speakers on the sides here that'll fill up the sanctuary with sound. We're going to have flat panels in here. We're going to have a screen back here. The main focus is going to have a screen right here that's motorized that can go up and down, and a projector. That way we can put scripture up on the wall, right? Before, the sound was up here. But if you look back there in that back corner right there, we're going to move all the sound back there. They're going to have a little small booth built. That'll give us full control of the audio video. What happens, and typically is churches will put it up here from a convenience standpoint, but it's so hard to adjust on the fly, and when something goes wrong, you're always fiddling it in front of everybody. By putting it back there, if budget permits, which is not that much when you're doing it like this, you can have full control, and they get to hear what's going on also from a tuning standpoint, right? We're going to use brands JBL, we're going to use brands PV, we're going to brands Yamaha and Shure. Those are the 4 best in the business right now, and we're going to use an analog mixer in here just to kind of keep budget down. But just to give you an idea about pricing, the speakers are about $400. They come with a 5-year warranty. The amplifiers are anywhere from $350 to $500. They come with a 3-year warranty. And the cool thing is when we come in and design it like this, it saves you so much money if we just do the whole shooting match. Because what it is you've got to fill a church up this size, and you hear all this echo right now because we're concrete floors, but we're doing chairs and carpet and everything in here. When you do a church of this size, you got to have enough power that if you have an hour-long service or you have a 3-hour-long service, right? If you have a 3-hour-long service, this stuff has to keep playing and not get all clipping out and getting hot and stuff like that. That's what I do. I live and breathe this stuff to make sure you buy what fits budget, but more importantly, what fits for the church as well. So this just gives you an idea, because a lot of times I get to show you big, shiny, beautiful stuff, and this right here, it's going to be shiny and beautiful, but today, this right here, this for me, this is our artwork. We get to do what we do. I absolutely love it. I mean, this is our before shot. Next month, with everything being answered, we'll have an after shot and show you how this thing is going to knock your socks off. All right, thank you so much. I cannot believe this year has absolutely flown by. Here we are in 2015. I want to tell you, you need to go and like us on Facebook. You need to go to our Instagram, which is Kens_AV, and look at all the cool stuff we get into there. There's so many different ways that you can kind of keep investing and involved in all the cool things that you guys allow us to do. But if you go to Kens Online, go to Facebook and like us, then go to Kens Online and register for the giveaway. This month's giveaway, we give something away every month. This month's giveaway is ginormous, if that is the right word. I mean, it's going to be the Christmas gift, and you're going to have a couple of different choices when you win. So make sure you get on there and register. Now, that being said, I want to tell you this year, with the Chamber of Commerce, they always rate every year who is the best small business of the year. Now, that's a very, very big award, and I want to let you know that it's not just like electronics business. It's like all of the businesses in Middle Georgia get rated, and they get down to 20, and then they get down to 6, and then they get down to 1. Well, this year, I want to tell you that I'm completely and utterly honored. We are rated the Small Business of the Year for 2015. My brother and I are so very proud, I'm really very humbled to be able to have this award. It's a big deal. No stereo store has ever won this, electronic store has ever won this, and we won that this year. And it just shows you, that all the folks that work for us, how passionate they are. We've got folks here that have been here 20 plus years, not one folk, like 3, 4, 5 folk out of 25 people that work for us. And that just shows you what they do. I mean, my brother and I have a passion that we try to instill in everybody that ever comes here. My father had that passion. This year when he passed, that's the hardest part is him not seeing us get this. That is such a big deal. Now, I'm leaving you with 2 scriptures. John 3:16. If you don't know it, I want you to read it. God loved you so much that he gave you his son. And Romans 10:13, which says, if you acknowledge his name, you will be saved. And I'm letting you know right now, it's never ever too late. Today is the day for you to acknowledge God. He is awesome. Come see us at Ken's in Macon in Warner Robins. Here's your factory. Oh, that's not what I want. Redo.
Our no credit.
What do I do with my hands? Christmas time is just around the corner. Check out around the corner. You like that? You like that around the corner?
It's a family-friendly budget, but
He goes. I think the car went over there.